Before we start, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Smakeit, the first subscriber to win 500,000 karmas. If you want to have a chance at free karmas, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment with your character name on Echo server, so I can contact you in game. Now let's get started. After finishing the last achievement, I decided to return to incarnam. I went back to the old cunt to see if she changed her ways. She told me that her friend has some problems with her portal. I went to see her friend, fix the portal, and teleport back to her. At this point I told this guy that I was recording and asked for permission. But he didn't give a fuck, so I decided to go on with my quest. The old cunt told me that she lost her 4 dildos. I ran across the map in search of the precious objects, found them all, and returned them to her immediately. Then she told me she started an astrology company and that her employees are worthless. When I went to check them out, I realized that instead of watching the stars, they were watching the ground. Now that is some new level of stupidity. I went back to snitch on them so I can move on with my adventure. I remembered the local captain told me he had some work for me. He told me that his daughter became a Twitch streamer and she stays all day long in her room accepting money from simps. I went upstairs to teach her a lesson in manners. When he saw my skills as a warrior, he tasked me to kill all the living things in incarnam. I went and killed the flowers, killed the water creatures, killed the little sheep. I even went so far and killed the poor pussycats. After all of that, with my soul desecrated, he sent me to beat up his wife. Now, you are asking yourself, what she did that made him so angry? I didn't care, I just wanted the experience. After killing all the living things in incarnam, he sent me to kill the dead. But that wasn't good enough for him. He also wanted me to plunder the old captain's grave. The old bag of bones attacked me. But guess what? He made a huge mistake. I went to talk with the pimp from the last episode. He told me that he is down on his luck since the old cunt left him. I felt sorry for him, so I went and baked him some bread, catch him some fish, and made him a potion to forget about how sad and pathetic he is. I also went and made him some clothes, shoes, and some weapons. Because I pimp has to protect himself. But after all that, I decided to keep them all to myself. Outside of the pub, I found a note that said. So I went inside, bought some lemonade at the best price ever, and pissed in the barrel downstairs to make the rat come out. After I raped his ass, I went to buy some milk. Because, by using the powers of Dofus Wikipedia, I knew I will need it later. I asked this sweet girl if she can teach me how to make some pancakes. She gave me her secret recipe. After she realized I am such a good baker, she asked me to go help a local painter. I found the guy, and realized he is a drug addict. He asked me to get him some powder for his painting. I told him that I'm not stupid. I know that powder, it's actually cocaine. So where can I find some cocaine? Of course the mushrooms drop the cocaine. I'm starting to think this game isn't for small kids. Finally, I decided to go and finish my first dungeon. I found a guy here, I said hello. But all I got in return was dead silence. When I reached the last room of the dungeon, I realized that my partner was in fact a silent hero. He sacrificed his own life to protect me. But his sacrifice wasn't in vain. I managed to kill the monsters, and finally finish the incarnam quests.